Hello Virgos and welcome to my channel. This is a general reading for the month of June using Celtic spread, okay? So if some of you've seen my video last month, last month you've been going through some kind of transformation. You've been transforming from an old person into this new, more spiritual person, okay? And after doing your reading, it seems to me as if this journey of transformation sort of continues, okay? Quite good month ahead of you, Virgos, okay? So let's begin. Okay, where are you right now, Virgo? And right now your position, your situation is represented with the Temperance card in the upright position, okay? It is a beautiful card, Virgo. Basically, if you look at this card, we've got Angel, and one of his foot is in the water. This indicates that he is emotionally balanced, and one of his foot is on the ground, touching the earth, meaning that he's also in touch with the materialistic world, okay? Basically, what this card is inviting us to do, Virgo, and this is where you are right now, is basically mixing opposites together in order to create balance in your life, okay? So as you can see, there's a water flowing between those two cups. From what I know, one of those cups, not sure which one, is holding hot water and the other one is holding cold water, okay? So basically this is what you're doing right now. With this card, it seems to me like right now, Virgo, what you are searching for and seeking in your life is balance, okay? You've had your transformation last month, okay? You've had the Tower. By now, you know how to control your emotions. You're still maybe learning how to control your emotions and how to remain calm under pressure, especially in extremely stressful situations, okay? You've had your anxieties in the past. You used to get worried about what people say about you, how do they see you. Every little gossip, was able to throw you off the balance. But that is not how you are right now, okay? So you perhaps are very patient right now and you're just waiting for perhaps whatever is coming your way, okay? You're not in a hurry, you're not in a rush, and that is a good thing, okay? And if you haven't got here yet, the card is inviting you, Virgo, not to hurry, okay? If you are, you are right now, you've got your long-term vision and you know what you want in your life. Okay, if it's not going to happen tomorrow, Virgo, it will happen soon. Sooner or later it will happen, okay? But what the Temperance card is telling you, be patient, okay? Take it at your pace. Don't let anyone rush you, okay? Because right now you are balanced, okay? And so for you to remain this way, you gotta, follow your instinct and follow your, your pace, okay? Even if it's slow, because you're usually quite slow. But you are also, successful. So there's nothing wrong with that, okay? So you are being balanced emotionally. You've got your feet on the ground. You're perhaps working towards some kind of some kind of an objective, and you will get there, okay? If you are single right now, don't worry. If you haven't met, the other half, she or he is there for you. It's not going to happen tomorrow, but it will happen soon, okay? So but with this card we know that you are in a good place, okay? So well done to you, Virgos. Now let's see what would might be blocking or might be throwing you off balance, or might kind of create a bit of noise in this situation for you. And any influence that could be negative for your situation right now, Virgo, is the 5 of Wands here we got, okay? So it seems as if there is some kind of decision you got to make, okay? You might be, well, we know that you did in the recent past. You've experienced internal conflict, okay? perhaps to do with a relationship with someone you weren't sure about, whether you should have gone for it or not, or whether that was a job. And you've asked lots of people about your opinion, their opinion, their views, and you've listened to everyone. Okay, but Virgo, you can't. If there's a decision to be made that's gonna impact your life, you can listen to other people's opinion, but the final decision belongs to you, all right? And it's difficult to make a decision that feels 100% right. Unfortunately, that's not always the case. So, if I were you, and what the universe is telling you with this card, if you are unsure about any decisions that need to be made, make the decision which seems the closest to 100%. To the right one, okay? So that might be one of the reasons. Another thing that might throw you off this balance, because you're very balanced right now, you might destroy this harmony in your life, is, if you are perhaps in conflict with some people, maybe you are up against a big number of people, maybe you are applying for a new job, and there are other people who've got, the same qualifications, they offer the same that you are able to offer, okay? So you might be competing with some people. However, in your scenario, I feel like it's to do with making a decision, all right? So stick to, what you feel is right, Virgo, okay? Now, let's look at any subconscious influence. Why are you feeling so balanced, so in harmony, so patient, okay, with your life? You take it slow. You've mastered your emotions, all right? And we've got here Ace of Pentacles. Subconsciously, you know that you, for some reasons right now, enjoying the paradise on earth you've created, okay? Because Ace of Pentacles shows us a hand coming from the cloud, offering you financial stability, and this below is a gate to paradise. So whatever you did, whatever you've done in your recent past, we'll find out in a moment, Virgo, you've managed to create paradise on earth. And now the reason why you're feeling balanced, because you're enjoying now what you've built. Perhaps you go out more often, you eat well, you're thinking of traveling, you do things that you perhaps couldn't in the past, but now you feel stable financially. You've got your paradise on earth, okay? And this is why you're feeling so calm, okay? So content. And you've got your vision as well. But right now, oh my goodness, I've created paradise on earth, and I don't blame you for feeling this way. I do not blame you, okay? Now, let's look at any past influences. So what actually led to creating that paradise on earth, that you subconsciously feel like this is the reason why you're feeling so content, so calm, so in harmony with your values, okay? And we've got here Seven of Pentacles. So it looks like you were patient in the past, okay? You've put a lot of effort, a lot of work into your objective, perhaps, into your aim that you set yourself up years ago. And you've put a lot of effort, a lot of hard work, we see here, okay? And you patiently waited, okay? You waited for the outcome of your hard work, for the results. And this is why now you are feeling, happy. You've got your vision because, you deserve it. You've worked hard to create this paradise on earth, okay? So no wonder, Virgo, because you are very hardworking and you're very patient. I don't know any other sign who's so well-rounded as you are, Virgo, okay? When you want to achieve something, you always get there, okay? That's something I really, really admire you for as a Taurian lady. I love that about you, Virgos. Now, let's look, where are you investing most of your energy right now? And right now, Virgo, your energy, where you put in it right now, is shown in Six of Cups, okay? So this could go two ways. The first way is that, right now we know that you are so balanced financially, emotionally, spiritually. You've got your money, you've got your paradise on earth, okay? And you're aware of this, and you are very generous. You're happy now to share your wealth, okay, with others, to offer them something perhaps that they cannot afford. Maybe you taking some of your members of family on holidays, you're giving them some money, you're sharing what you've got, Virgo, because that is one of your qualities. You are not selfish, okay? What I really admire about you as well is that you work hard. And even though you've got the money, once you get to the top of whatever you've achieved, you don't look down on people. You're quite happy to share what you've got, and you do not judge others for not having as much as you do. Okay, so this is what you might be doing right now. Or another interpretation of this card, which might have something to do with this decision that you might have to make at some point, okay? Basically, it feels like you might be traveling home, going to a hometown, going to places that remind you of your childhood, okay? Perhaps some of you, and I've mentioned that in last reading, I remember, some of you might have experienced some emotional abuse in the past, okay? You might be reflecting on your past, Virgos, okay? If this is something that you've experienced, please do look back, but only bring to the present the positive experience, okay? Think about what you learned from it. Don't, get upset over spilled milk, over what happened in the past, okay? Also, you might be basically thinking of someone like a sweetheart from the past, your first love, okay? You might be you might be living in the past right now, and it's okay to look down the memory lane now and then, but don't live in the past, Virgo. We said the last month, live in the present, okay? Basically, maybe you have met someone recently who made you feel like you used to feel 20 years ago, 10 years ago. Someone who, in a way, triggered some emotions, okay? Feelings you've experienced as a child. Perhaps you got hurt, okay, by one of your recent lovers, boyfriends, flings, and this made you think of your past, okay? Perhaps there's some healing that's got to be done and hasn't actually been finished for you, Virgo, okay? Because what you need to remember, Virgo, we all have an inner child in us, okay? It doesn't matter how old we are and what we look like, obviously we're adults, etc., but there are certain situations in our life, experiences that can trigger your emotions and can stress out that inner child in us, okay? So perhaps that's what happened, okay? Maybe you're longing for some kind of reunion with someone from the past. Someone might be coming to you from your recent past. Someone that maybe remind you of someone else from the past, okay? So you might be either running away from them because you will be afraid of getting hurt, or you are missing someone, okay, Virgo? That is a beautiful card, okay? But it's important to remember that, sometimes things happen for a reason, Virgo, and the reason why two people do not end up together, there is a reason behind it, okay? So you might be receiving a call or text message from your previous lovers, friends from the past, because you're missing them right now, okay? Or perhaps you've met someone in the recent past, they walked away from you, and they awakened this feeling of love, this happiness you felt as a teenager, okay, when you were first in love, okay? Virgo, just remember, I know that you're very analytical most of the time, and that is not really, maybe this may not resonate with you, but like we've talked about last month, you've gone through transformation. I just worry about you, Virgo. I just want you to make sure that, you know, maybe basically, sorry, I just realized something. You, because I know a few Virgos. I've got a few Virgos in the circle of my friends. Maybe you are reflecting now on the way you've been treating your previous partners, your recent partners, why things didn't work out. Okay, maybe your problem when it comes to building relationships, and you tend to walk away, or you find difficult to trust, Virgo. Maybe the reason for it lies in your childhood experiences, Virgo, because you are extremely sensitive star sign. Okay, so whatever happened in the past, if it's not healed, it may be affecting your current or just recent relationships. Okay, so you might be realizing this right now. Okay, so what I want you to know, Virgo, is that doesn't matter how old you are, you can always re-raise your inner child. Okay, but you need to get to the stage when you feel like, okay, is it me or is it other people? Okay, so this is a part of the transformation I was talking about last year. Okay, last month, getting in touch with your inner child and things that might be affecting you in the present. Okay, all right. Now let's see the new future, Virgo. And in the new future, you got Seven of Cups. In the new future, Virgo, you will be faced with many choices. Okay, you have to make only one. But what this card is inviting you to do is to think. Okay, I know you are big thinkers, but this time you will need to think. You need to take even more time to think. With the Temperance card, take your time if you are not sure, okay? And when you're making a decision with Five of Wands, do not listen to other people. Listen to yourself, okay? What the Seven of Cups is telling us is that it doesn't matter what choice you make in life, there will always be consequences. There's always a risk. Either way, okay? But like I said right at the beginning, you are very balanced right now. So in order for you to remain this way, you got to make the choice which seems the closest to the right one, Virgo, okay? Now, let's move on to see how do you see yourself right now, Virgo. Right now, you see yourself with Queen of Wands, okay? And Queen of Wands is very much like you, Virgo. Is her energy is basically, she's like a go-getter, okay? She's always got a plan and she knows how to get there. This is the kind of queen, she's aware of her wealth, you know, she's emotionally stable, she thinks with her heart more than with her head, in fact. I mean, she is balanced, but she's more about emotions, okay? And this is an interesting transformation for you, Virgo, because, you know, last month you were going through that transformation. In the past, you were always analytical, okay? But now you are happy to use your emotions when it comes to perhaps making decisions, okay? And this is you right now. The interesting thing about Queen of Wands is that, you know, everyone loves her. Whoever she comes in touch with, you know, they look up to her. Despite the fact she's rich and wealthy and she's got obviously a very powerful position, she does not take people for granted, okay? She respects people and she knows that she wouldn't be able to get where she is without perhaps people's help. Okay, she's very good at delegating tasks. Okay, so if she's got an aim or task or objective, she knows how to use people to get there, but not in a manipulative way. I mean, you can do that, Virgo, but what I mean by that, she knows and you know how to get the best out of people, okay, when they work in a team, because you are a naturally born leader, Virgo, whether you're aware of it or not, okay? This queen doesn't want to be just anyone, okay? She wants to be known for something. She wants to be successful for something, okay? She doesn't want to be plain and boring. She likes the center of attention, okay? And perhaps this is you, Virgo. Maybe you do not admit it, but this person did dream of you know, celebrity lifestyle, etc. The dark side of this queen is the cat. So one moment she can be very emotional, very kind, very cheerful, and then she might be screaming and shouting and be really harsh in her words, you know, and the words that she uses can really cut deep. So this might be you, so watch out for your dark side. Also, the Queen of Wands, her dark side is she's quite psychic, okay? She's aware of the energies. She could be a tarot reader as well, all right? So this is you right now, okay? Very nice, powerful, naturally born leader. Now let's look how do people see you, Virgo. And the people see you with the Hermit card, okay? People see that despite the fact you see yourself like a Queen of Wands, powerful, balanced, you see yourself right now in the harmony with your world, you're taking it easy, you are patient, but that's not how people see you. People see you as if, you know, you need to look for some answers within you. People see you as if you need to do some soul searching, okay? The way people see you as if you've achieved, you know, you've built this paradise on earth, but that doesn't make you happy for some reasons. Maybe, Virgo, people see that the sparkle in your eyes is gone, because, you know, the way to read your Virgos is through your eyes, okay? So I've pulled one more card to justify the Hermit. Why is Hermit here? Why do you need to do soul searching? And we got the Hangman. Basically, it seems like you've been stagnating for quite a long time, Virgo. There's some kind of decision you got to make. You try to run away from it. Maybe it's a commitment related. You're running away from it. If it's a commitment related, Virgo, it might be to do with the Six of Cups. It might be to do with your inner child, okay? Maybe you can't commit because you got really hurt in the past, okay? You got to make this decision. You can't run away from it, but to make this decision, Virgo, you got to look into yourself, look for the answers inside within you, not in the outer world. Okay, now let's look at the guidance from the universe, and the universe telling us with Four of Wands, okay, that the reason why you probably haven't achieved this long-term relationship with people you had in your life in the past, why you can't have a happy family, marriage, love lasting, it's perhaps to do with your Knight of Swords energy. You're very impulsive emotionally, okay? You don't think sometimes about the actions you take. This might be to do with your inner child, okay? It's because you are afraid whenever you feel like you meet someone who might have triggered your emotions from the past, you run away, Virgo, okay? So perhaps that's something you got to change, re-raise your inner child. And your outcome of this situation, the future, is Seven of Swords. In the future, there'll be some kind of deception. You might be getting away with something. Maybe you cut the corners and this is why you achieve victory, but you will find out, Virgo, okay? So watch out for that. Thank you very much, Virgos. Bye.